Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where today we're going to be talking about the Kylo Ren Disney Plus series that's rumored to be in the development, and how Supreme Leader Snoke might be returning for that series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. What's going on everyone? Thank you to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding me the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video and any other video from the channel that you check out, and be sure to hit that notification bell not once but twice, so that you're always notified the second a new video goes live. Alright, today's report that we're coming to us from Christian Bone, and it's titled, Kylo and Snoke may return for Star Wars Knights of Ren TV show. It goes as follows. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker will finally lift the lid on the Knights of Ren a little, after Kylo Ren's troop of loyal subordinates have remained a mystery over the first two installments of the sequel trilogy. With everything else going on in the conclusion to the Skywalker saga, though we probably shouldn't expect them to get too much screen time. But the good news is that Lucasfilm just might be planning a separate project that will uncover yet more secrets. According to the sources, the same ones who told us about a new Scream movie that was happening and that Bill Murray was returning for Ghostbusters 3, both of which were confirmed this week. A Knights of Ren TV series / Kylo Ren TV series is in development. This would of course be another expansion of the Star Wars franchise that's set to land on Disney Plus, and is hearing that the series would be a prequel of some kind. What's more, both Adam Driver's Kylo Ren and Andy Serkis' Supreme Leader Snoke will definitely be involved if it goes moving forward. Given that this show is said to be a prequel, there's two options here for what the storyline will be. Either it'll explore the origins of the Knights of Ren, presumably also touching on Ben Solo's fall from grace as briefly flashed back to in The Last Jedi. Or it could explain what the Knights were up to during The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. So that is one report, and this reason I bring this up is because this also corresponds to some other news that we just got, which is Bob Iger. This comes to us from Jeremy Conrad at Star Wars Unity. It says, Disney CEO confirms more Star Wars Disney Plus series in development. So that would make sense as to why we're continuing to get more of these Kylo Ren TV series rumors. Jeremy Conrad's report says as follows. Today was Disney's fourth quarter earnings result. As he tends to do on the conference call, Bob Iger drops some news, and this time it was for Star Wars. When asked about the future of the franchise, he acknowledged the hiatus of the movies after The Rise of Skywalker. The next movie will be in 2022. But talked about the Disney Plus shows. He said that in addition to the 3 series that have been announced, that would be the Kenobi one, The Mandalorian, and the Cassian show, that Lucasfilm has more Star Wars shows in development for Disney Plus. So they're already working on more. Bob Iger said follows, quote, Star Wars has 3 television series that are in varying forms of production and more in development for Disney Plus. Alright, so Star Wars Unity has reported that some sort of solo spin-off or sequel is in stages of development for Disney Plus, but he said there were more shows coming. So there are all sorts of options where Star Wars can take the series in that format. Alright, so those are the reports that we have for today, and here is where I'm thinking on this. I definitely am bummed that we're not going to be getting the movies, but the fact that a Kylo Ren series kinda is, I'm leaning towards this being in development. I think that this is actually being talked about. I'm not saying that anybody's actually signed on to it, but I would say that since the fact that it's in development would probably mean that they've approached Adam Driver and or Andy Serkis for this, and that they would be willing to reprise their roles. So for the fact that this continues to get a little more traction and is being talked about in development, I would say that this is definitely going to be a either pre-7 type of thing, or after Luke is in hiding, because you know he had been doing his thing up to 4 years before The Force Awakens started. So the timeline could be within those 4 years, and we could get the prequel up to The Force Awakens, which would be really cool because we know that the Knights of Ren were there for that already, and Kylo Ren was the big bad in especially that opening scene of The Force Awakens really made him look like that. So if that's the type of series we get, I think that would be awesome. I would hope that that's where they target the timeline for that, is pre-Force Awakens. I don't want to see anything from The Force Awakens to The Rise of Skywalker. I don't want to see any fill in the gaps there. I just want to see the pre-Force Awakens stuff. So that 4-year period where Luke is doing his thing and then he goes into hiding. I want to see the time that Luke was in hiding to where the Knights of Ren came to be and moved on. But let me know what you guys want to see, and also, do you think that Snoke's going to appear in this? I think it would make sense, even if it's just in type of transmissions like where we have Vader talking to the Emperor in the original trilogy before we actually see him unveiled in Return of the Jedi, where he's just in a hologram. I think that would be awesome if Snoke did it like that, Serkis did it like that, because then it could be CGI mainly. So that would be a way for Andy Serkis to be involved in it without actually having to go through the whole process of doing the motion capture for the character. But let me know what you guys think. What do you want to see? Do you guys want to see the timeline that I provided where it would be pre-Force Awakens stuff? Or do you want to see the fill in the gaps from this trilogy? Let me know with a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and may the Force be with you.